Hi everyone, I am Nisa. So today I'm just going to share with you. Can you see me? Hold on. Okay, I'm going to share with you the first case study. Okay, I'm going to share with you case studies of how I coached cancer patients. Before that, my name is Nisa Lata, but you can call me Nisa. I am a biomedical scientist and the founder of Kick Cancer Out. Now, the results that I get in my coaching is none like what you see in any other coaching practices or in health coaching spaces, all right? In which cancer patients who join my coaching, they saw cancer marker reduction between 70 to 95% in just less than 6 months. Okay, but some of them took them 9 months, some of them it is 12 months, but it is really happening less than 1 year. So right now I'm going to share with you some of the case studies that are tough cancers, really tough, rare, aggressive cancers, but how we managed to bring down the cancer marker. Okay, so today's one is stage 4 bile duct cancer and liver metastasis. The patient is a male, Indian male, 67 years old, all the way from India. Okay, and he was diagnosed with stage 4 bile duct cancer last July. Okay, and the disease was already advanced. He is having a stent inside his bile duct, and this patient is one of my client. His caregiver is the one that I'm coaching heavily because the caregiver is the one taking care of the dad. Okay, at that time, okay, early July, okay, July, the CA 99 is extremely high. It is 852. In case you don't know what is CA 99, CA 99 is a tumor marker for pancreatic bile duct cancers. Okay, for colon cancer, the main one is CEA. Okay, but they also track the CA 99 for in case of any metastasis and so on. Okay, in this case, this marker is the main one and it's extremely high. I mean, if you see the normal level of a human, if you ask, yeah, you can just go to Google and check it out, okay, on that part. So the GGT and the ALP, okay, of this patient, GGT is gamma glutamyl transferase, which is the enzyme inside your bile duct. If inflammation or infection, this thing will be super high. And ALP is alkaline phosphatase, which means for metastasis, which means cancer spreading or it goes to the bone. It can be either bone specific ALP or ALP. Okay, this one is, we are not sure bone specific or not because this is just ALP in general. Both are elevated, which means the bile duct obstruction already present. Now, if you ask me what bile duct is, bile is a fluid. It's a green color fluid that kills cancer. Okay, and it's already God given design inside our body. But the bile duct is a pipe. It's a pipe in which the bile flows through it and goes into your liver and small intestine to digest fats from your food and also for anti-cancer purpose. In his case, the pipe is cancerous. That's why the bile is stuck. Sorry, the bile is stuck because the bile duct is already blocked, obstruction. Okay, and the sign to know it is the GT ALP is very high. Okay, and also confirmed by scans. And this person, the hemoglobin is low, platelets is unstable. So this is not just cancer; it's a system inside his body that is already under stress because he's already even having a stent near to the bile duct. Okay, so this is the report of the person. This is a real person. Okay, this is the report you can see here. There is a difference from 20 July, it's 639, and then going down to 17 September, 3 August, it was 733. Okay, 17 September, it was 441, but it was 834. It's right after the 17th September, somewhere there, it is already 84. So it rose again. So usually this patient, okay, it has always been going up and down, up and down, up and down. It never go down properly. Okay, so they are just controlling the cancer. Okay, they are not really curing the cancer. Okay, but okay, September 28, here you go. The number is 852. Okay, it was not in that report, but the number is 852. And on 14 October, just not even 1 month of my coaching, just 15 days, the cancer marker went down to 314. It is the lowest ever since February 2025, months before the caregiver met me online. It's much, much lower. And she was afraid that it will go up again. But I said, if you follow the protocol, it will never it will never rise again, because I made a very clear shield healing protocol for the father based on his lab reports, not other people's lab reports, based on the type of cancer that he is facing, not what other cancer patients are facing. I mean, there could be other cancer patients fighting bile duct cancer as well. However, the body for each person is different, therefore the treatment is also different, the absorption rate for each body is different, the way they metabolize drugs, food is different. Okay, so you cannot tell the same plan for everyone. That is why even many of you ask me for free YouTube videos, free this, free that. You see, you know what? If you want free, there are hundreds of YouTube videos out there from many other doctors. You can go and find him. But nobody give you a personalized result, because if you want personalized, you need focus. You need someone to see your reports. You need a personalized consultation or a coaching. That is how committed you have to be if you want to be healed. Okay, so I'm showing you the results of what I have done for my clients. And as she followed the coaching, 17 January, the cancer marker is 77.49. So we saw an incredible result here. Okay, just in 5 months, September, October, November, December, January, February, just 5 months, you can see the cancer marker went down from 852 to 77. This, and the father kept improving. Okay, now I'm just going to show you what they did. Okay, so for building the foundation, they took some supplements here for immune modulation, low fat, low sugar. The reason why low fat is because bile duct cancer, you need low fat. Okay, and then we also have the support, milk thistle, and all these things. But the thing is, we are not just generally throwing the supplements. If you think I'm throwing supplements based on, oh, this thing is high, so you need this supplement, the GGT is high, so you need Tutka, that is very, very wrong. Hold on. Okay, so that is very, very wrong, because if you just, that is what each of you are doing right now. You are going to Google for every single symptom, and then you buy a supplement to fix the symptom, and then you see the problem is not really getting fixed. Do you want to know why? Because your timing is not right. You do not know when to take first, when to take later, and you might go to Google to ask this. I'm telling you, even though you go to Google to ask this and you practice this on yourself, you might not be super successful, because it's a Google, it's an AI. ChatGPT don't have real life experience of treating cancer patient. It doesn't have experience. It doesn't have real data. If you want real data, you got to come to someone who already coached real life cancer patients and have produced the proof that this thing works. You see, even I myself recommend certain supplements for cancer patients, but I don't throw junk. I don't simply say take this, take this, take this. I say take this with this quality, with this dosage, at this timing. Don't take now, take 2 weeks later. This is the reason why, and how to track the symptoms, how to know which one, what you are doing is working or not, or what treatments you are doing is working or not. Okay, so these are the things that your doctor didn't tell you. And AI cannot tell you. Okay, that is why you keep running around the hamster wheel. So you have to stop that. Okay, and that's what my client did. He stopped that, he found me, and he followed the plan. So what happened after he followed my plan for 30 days? The platelets recovered from critical level, inflammation stabilized. I mean, you can see this now, it's 314. CA99 dropped from 814 to 342 in just, sorry, this is not 30, this is in just 15 days. Okay, and in just 2 weeks, which is just 2 weeks, so you can see here, his body started responding because I chose to treat the terrain of his body, not the cancer, the terrain first. And he's 67 years old and he responded very well. So, terrain means what? The soil of your body, the blood sugar imbalance, inflammation, not the cancer itself. Like, what is causing the bile to be inflamed? Oh, maybe the insulin resistance. So, we have to fix the insulin resistance first. That is how you see things to change. Okay, so this is the thing, strongest marker improvement. Okay, so we adjust all this protocol and everything, the detox, and you can see the liver marker here from 8 December 2025 last year to 17 January. You can see the ALP reduced to 203. It was a tough cancer. It's not easy to be treated. And the doctor said, hey, told the caregiver, this cancer, it's very hard to treat. You need to take lifetime immunotherapy, lifetime medication. And I said, no, that's not true. If you do what is right, he will get fixed. So the GGT from 417 dropped down to 290. His bile flow start to improve. Okay, and the cancer spread start to slow down. Okay, The AST also normalized, the bilirubin also become normal. Okay, so the next thing is this. So all this improved in him, because not only that, we also I coach heavily on the mindset, because he was doing chemo, he was doing immunotherapy, durvalumab, and all this chemo at 67 years old, and this treatment has been affecting his bile duct. The very treatment that is helping him, it's helping, but it's also affecting the bile. So it's not really helping him in the long run. So as the time goes by, I coached them to learn to reduce the dosage of the chemo as you start to get better and better and better. You are not to increase the dose, you are not to stay in the same dose, you are to reduce the dose. Okay, that's how you improve. Okay, and then phase 3, suddenly, okay, this is the truth. Okay, in phase 3, the cancer marker suddenly went high. Okay, suddenly went high after, if I'm not mistaken, after January, it went high because, hold on, let me just check. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is the thing. It went high, but I didn't put it here just now. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Okay, it went high, in which the ALP is 264, the GGT suddenly 400. From 290 go back to 400 in just 1 month. And when I asked her, what did you do? The caregiver suddenly agreed to do, to take certain, to allow her dad to take certain treatment that is not really helping him in the long run. And the moment he did that, he had severe diarrhea, because that particular treatment called Keytruda, if I'm not mistaken, it caused her, Keytruda, it will affect a lot of stuff in your body. Your thyroid, you'll have hypothyroidism, and it is proven by his TSH very, very low. His thyroid stimulating hormone is super high. It is at 35. If I'm not mistaken, it's super, super high. Okay, and he had diarrhea, feet swelling, weak digestion, a lot of stuff. So when the fear took over, because he took capecitabine, he took Keytruda, the gut become very weak. When your gut, the large intestine become very weak, no matter whatever good supplements you take, no matter whatever great supplements you take in the world, it's useless, and you're wasting the supplements into your urine and stool, because your gut couldn't absorb, because you did a very harsh treatment, chemo and also immunotherapy. So if you really want the supplements to work, at least after 5 days of the chemo and immunotherapy, then you take the supplement. Meanwhile, you take the food. But I would say the truth to you, actually, chemo is not the best. Some immunotherapy, they're not, many are bad, but not necessarily everything is bad. You have to see it. Okay, but most of the conventional treatment, they are not the best for you. The best is natural treatment always, but you need to find out which natural treatment. There are so many: vitamin C, hyperbaric oxygen therapy, PEMF, sauna, but not all are the best. You got to know which combination work for you, and that is what we focus in the Shield Healing Protocol. Okay, so the turning point February, I showed you just now, his enzymes come back to high level, but the CA99 was at 197. It's not super high. The doctor was telling, hey, the chemo, the doctor, because of one doctor's words that, oh, this cancer you cannot cure, it's very hard. The caregiver believed in that wrong words of the medical practitioner more than the dream that she wanted for herself. The dream is the father must not be in lifetime medication forever, and the father must be completely healed. But she chose to believe in fear than in faith suddenly. You see, no matter how much, that's why I say coaching is very important, guys. Coaching is very important, because I can just throw at you a Shield Healing Protocol and tell you go do it yourself. But when you follow every week you join a Zoom meeting, one Zoom meeting, coaching, where I coach your mind how to feed your faith and kill the fear. Feed your faith and kill the fear. And you keep doing the right thing, and then suddenly cancer free, the cancer is just gone out of your body. You will feel so good and so empowered, because another cancer patient that I'm coaching, a client of mine, colon cancer patient, he did chemotherapy, but he came to a point where he decided to stop the chemo after he saw that his body getting stronger and able to fight the cancer by himself. He don't need a freaking chemo, and he was confident and empowered after multiple coaching sessions that I did with him. So the answer is this: You can try to do it yourself and stuck in a hamster wheel, or join in my coaching where I study your report from the day of the first diagnosis until now. And then it's not your cancer. First of all, do not call it your cancer. It's not your cancer. It is the cancer. The cancer doesn't belongs to you, and cancer is not a death sentence. Okay, your body has been given anti-cancer system to kill cancer. Every person's body in the world, including my body, have been given the system to kill cancer, and we can prevent cancer. We can create a system, God-given system. God already given us the kingdom system where we beat cancer using our own body and using food as medicine. We don't need to be even afraid of cancer. We shouldn't even be paralyzed by cancer. And if you are diagnosed with cancer, you should be thinking that this thing must be gone in 90 days from now, or even 6 months from now. You have to put a timing. You have to write in a board. Okay, you have to write it in your journal. I'm going to beat this cancer by 17 July 2026, no matter what. And these are the plans that I'm going to do. I'm going to follow the shield healing protocol. I'm going to follow step by step. I'm going to do everything I need to do, and I will get this result by 30 days, this result by 30 days. If I haven't get a result, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to continue being faithful. I'm going to follow the plan. I'm going to keep educating myself, keep finding the reasons why stuff happened, but I'm not going to be paralyzed by those reasons. I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm not going to be overthinking. I'm going to do whatever it takes to win, no matter what. That is how you think when it comes to beating cancer. I realized after coaching so many cancer patients and after more than 100 Zoom calls since last year, August, this is what I found out. Beating cancer is not hard. It is your mind that is preventing you. So I am not really an anti-cancer coach. I am your mind coach. I'm your mind coach. There are people who are eating so much of unhealthy food. By right, they are the ones supposed to be diagnosed with cancer, but they are not. Do you know why? First of all, they don't allow any evil thoughts into their head. They got no time for it. Number two, they laugh a lot, they enjoy a lot. Because after I coach cancer patients, I found out when I asked them, how did this thing happen to you? How come this thing can happen to you at a very young age? And one of them told me that she was so stressed, so stressed out of a family issue problem 5 years ago. And because of a stress that she cannot manage, it resulted in colon cancer with KRAS mutation. I couldn't believe something with high stress that cannot be managed, that to the point you don't even have joy, can cause you to be diagnosed with cancer. So guys, I want to tell you, please, if you are stressed, everyone has stress, including me, you got to learn how to let go of the stress. Find a way to have recreation for your mind. Go for, you have to take the Bible and read the Bible. Worship the Lord. Put in some music, do something, and go exercise, go walking, hear to biblical scriptures. This is how you do. You have to build your mindset by hearing faith, and faith comes by hearing the word of God. That is what the Bible says. Faith only comes from the Bible, from the word of God. So you have to keep building the faith. That is how you win in life. Okay, so yeah, so now that's the thing. So this caregiver, it's very easy. Her father the cancer marker would have gone below 50 right now if she don't believe in the doctor that day and she followed the right plan. And now she has stopped doing certain things, okay? And after I told her the new plan, that what she needs to do, okay, and she did, and now we are fixing this thing back. This thing where everything is, this GGT is high, which is bile duct inflammation again, ALP is high, but this doesn't mean the cancer spread. There is an inflammation there due to the certain infection, and also suddenly doing the treatment, a new treatment, so, and his inflammation is also so high, but we fix it, and now he is getting improved. Last time he had diarrhea, now he didn't have. So it's easy to beat the cancer. No matter whatever cancer it is easy to beat. You just have to change the way you think. You have the reason why you feel stuck is because you have old thinking. You have wrong information. Wrong information results in wrong thinking, and wrong thinking results in anxiety and fear. So right now you need to remove the wrong information by giving the right information. So you cannot just say, I don't want to think. Yeah, of course, you don't think the negative, rebuke it, but you need to fill your mind back. You cannot just rebuke and make your mind empty, because the devil likes an empty mind. So you need to fill your empty mind with the biblical scriptures, with the word of God from the Bible. What does God say about you? He said you to be, as your soul prospers, so does your health prospers too, right? So your health also must prosper as your soul prosper. That is the will of God for your life. Okay, He doesn't want you to live in fear. Fear is the most miserable thing in this whole world. The only fear you must have is the fear of God. Okay, so this is the thing. So I want you to understand that now the dad is improving. So what I want to say is this: you have to stop making fear-based decision from people who are not living the lives, the dreams that you want to live. You have to start writing your dreams. Don't write you're going to die. Oh, your doctor say you got 6 months to live. That is bullshit. Your doctor is not God. Jesus is God. So you write down what is your plan. You write your dream. What is God given plan? What is God given dream in your life? You need to go to a spirit field search to that, to know that. Okay. So, or you can connect with me for that. I can connect you too. So you have to write down what is your dream, what you want to achieve this year, what plans you want to do this year. You got to know, and then you need to move towards that. Don't live like you're going to die. You need to live like you're really going to live, and more than just surviving, you are thriving. You need to act like the person you want to become. If you want to become a billionaire, you act like a billionaire today. If you want to be an Olympic champion, you act as an Olympic champion today. You don't see your bank account and then you decide. That is nonsense. You have to decide that you're going to move, and you're going to find a way to move no matter what. One of my clients is a Nigerian. They don't have money to join my coaching. Okay. But they kept connecting with me, and we talk. We talk in the DMs, kept connecting with me, and one day they signed up for my coaching, and the wife who has been fighting breast cancer with bone metastasis now is improving more than 70%. She's improving like crazy. 100% completely healed. She's very close to 100% completely healed. Now it has been more than 5 months. She's starting to move her body much more better than ever before. So don't give excuses. So right now I have my 30-day group coaching program, as you can see here. Okay, this is my 30-day group coaching. Okay, so you can see here the details. I can send these details to you into your DMs. So just message me coach, or you message me the word group. Message the word group and I'll send it to you. Okay, it is just one, you read all these details. Okay, basically what I'm going to coach, what are you going to get is 6 things. I'm going to build your confidence like a mad person. In 30 days, I'm going to build your confidence like a mad person. Courage, confidence, wisdom, mind control. The right way mind control, immune strength, okay, and metabolic strength, and also tumor marker reduction. Not only your mindset, I'm going to check your blood reports, your medical reports, and then I'm going to do the shield healing protocol, the interpretation for you personally, one-to-one Zoom meeting for the first week, and then for the second, third, and fourth week, we're going to do group coaching, group Zoom coaching with 30 cancer patients only. So you can see here's the deliverable. The first week, it's going to be private coaching. I'll be privately meeting you in Zoom for 2 hours and giving you your healing plan. Okay. After that, weeks 2 to 4, I'll be guiding you live, 30 people. Okay, in 2 to 3 hour group Zoom session every week. I'll be reviewing cases, I'll be answering real questions so that everyone can learn from each other. And we also be doing live case review during the group coaching so that you'll be learning from each other, you will apply those stuff, and then you will also have access to Keep Cancer Out portal. Okay, all these things will be given to you, and replays as well. Okay, and then you also have educational videos as well. So actually, the real price for my coaching, 4-month coaching program, is usually 5,000 USD. So per month is 1,250. But for now, I'm giving special access only for $1,000 for 30 days. It's just $1,000. Okay. This is $250 off. Okay. For 30 days, what are you going to get is group Zoom coaching. You're going to get consultation. You're going to get healing protocol just for your body. Okay. For the specific cancer you are fighting. And you will also ask me question and I'll answer you directly. So that what takes other people, other cancer patients, 6 months or 10 months or 5 years, you are getting the answer in just 30 days. I am not promising you'll become cancer free in 30 days, but I really want that to happen to you for sure, But I'm promising to you that your lymphocytes will increase, because first of all, it is not the cancer marker going down direct, it will go down, but you must see something else coming up. The cancer fighting cell, which is your absolute lymphocytes. I'm going to focus on helping you increase that, okay, by at least 10 to 20% in 30 days, because to increase that is not easy. It's the whole plan, your diet, your treatment, your sleep routine, your supplements, everything has to work together just to increase 1%, 2%, 3% of the lymphocyte. So in 30 days, my goal is to help you increase the lymphocyte percentage by 10 to 20%. So if your absolute lymphocyte is at 0.41, many cancer patients, the worst cases 0.41, I'll help you to bring it to 1 in 30 days, because that is what that is what will happen. Okay, so you have to follow the coaching. You have to follow the coaching step by step. And not only that, I'm going to teach you how to see other systems in your body, so that you know how to fight cancer. It's not just killing the cancer tumor. It is about other systems in your body, to see what are they doing. By right, they are the ones supposed to kill the cancer. Why they are weak? Is it a blood sugar imbalance? Is it not proper sleep? Is it stress? Is it cortisol too high? Is it high blood pressure? Is it some diabetes? We have to fix all of this. So we have to fix all of this, and I will be guiding you through lab reports, so that you will be smart. Nobody is teaching you to be smart, but I will help you in that. That is my job. Okay, so I'm taking only 30 people, and it's just 1000 USD. Okay, and the closing date is tomorrow. Okay, 12th April. So it's only for 24 hours. If you are interested to join right now, just click this link and join today. Okay, join today, and I will directly, and you'll receive a shared consultation form, okay, and a video instruction of how to upload all your lab reports, and we will get started with creating your healing report and your healing Zoom meeting next week. Okay, so there is no time to waste, and it's just to keep winning and winning in these first 30 days. The goal is you must keep winning and winning. That is my goal. That is how I coach cancer patients, and that is how I want to see you win. Or don't miss this GME group in my Kick Cancer.IGN. Enroll now. Okay, all right, so see you there.